This is Sara B, and I am here with Cold Chocolate, with Ethan and Ariel, and you guys have come from Boston to join us at White Lake Studios for the Upstate Unplugged Series. Are you guys excited?
Yeah, definitely forward to it.
Wonderful. So I was doing a deep dive into your music and your biography before I came here.
Nice.
Very, very cool. Somebody described you guys, I think it might have been you, one of you said, we've seen how our band has grown through our songwriting. So tell me a little bit about your approach to songwriting and how you feel it's developed.
Wow, that's a good question.
Thank you.
I mean, we've been together for over 10 years, so obviously a lot of personal growth over that time and a lot of musical growth over that time.
Turns out there's a difference between 20s and 40s.
I think ideally we're always getting better at everything we do, so I think that also comes across in the songwriting.
Okay.
At least I feel that way about my own songs. And you know, when we started, we were pretty much a bluegrass band about over 10 years ago, and so a lot of the songs had that feel to it. And over time, we've evolved musically, became a little bit more electric, a little bit more into the Americana world, and the songs kind of led the way almost. You know, at first we were kind of trying to play bluegrass, like kind of forcing it a little bit, and didn't allow the music to kind of find us. So it took us some time to realize what we were able to do as a band, and the music kind of organically grew out of that.
Okay.
Instead of trying to play something, we just tried to play whatever we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's a good approach, I imagine.
Yeah. So it keeps us interesting for us, it keeps us fresh, and you know, we've been doing it for so long, just the two of us, so you know, to be able to still feel fresh is probably the number one thing that we look for.
Great, that's excellent. Yeah. So this is part of the tour for your 6th album.
Yeah.
How has that been going? What part of the tour are we in right now?
The very beginning. So the album
great.
came out 2 weeks ago. It came out on February 13th. We've done only one run through, we did our album release show in Cambridge and then went down through Long Island for a few shows. And this is our 5th show with our new album in tow.
Okay.
So it's all new. The set list is very different than what we've been playing for the last, 3 or 4 years. And it's exciting. You know, we're kind of starting to learn how the show goes again, which is nice because we've been kind of set in our ways. We had a show that worked, and it's hard to break out of that when you know something works really well. And so to find a new kind of pattern to the show has been a nice process, really fun.
It's fun because people haven't seen us before, they don't know what to expect.
Oh.
And now with this new album, we don't know what to expect.
Right.
Well, that is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you put it that way.
For sure.
I saw the picture of you guys in front of Cheers
Yeah.
last night. Is Ted dancing here? I didn't see him, but
We invited him to the show.
oh man, he missed out.
Yeah, that was fun. We were in Boston. We were playing a wedding at the venue that's right next door to Cheers. So we just happened to walk by their mural.
I had to take a picture in front of the mural.
Right.
I was singing the song in my head while I was looking at it.
Nice.
Where is the tour going to take you after upstate New York? Are you going to do like across the country, East Coast?
Our next show, we're heading down to Maryland for our next show, and then working our way up through New York City and the surrounding area. Got a few shows there. For the immediate, we're mostly in New England, but we're going to be heading out to the Colorado area, and we're getting around a little bit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we typically do like 1 or 2 big faraway things a year, and then we otherwise stick more regional. You know, I got 2 kids at home, so it's hard to be away for too long these days.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Are they musically inclined as well, or
My kids?
Yeah.
My oldest daughter, who's 8, has been taking drum lessons for a year.
Thought I saw that on your social
and
media.
she's been getting good, and it's really fun to watch her.
Yeah, Ethan just told me this morning she's learning the songs on the new album, so he's getting ready to replace them.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that. She
Writing's on
does
the
seem
wall,
pretty
I get
good.
It's my fault. I'm the one who bought her the drum set.
Look what you did.
Right? When she was 3 years old, and we were still in lockdown. Ariel bought her a drum set for her birthday, and he set it up on our porch, right? Because he couldn't even come into our house.
Yeah, right.
And then I had to like bring it up into the house, and he couldn't be there to even give it to her. Wow, at the times have really changed. But
Yeah.
she's loving it. She loves her teacher, and
Great.
practicing is a little bit of a chore, but she comes by that honestly. So
You're a good gift giver. That's pretty great.
Well, I think most parents would disagree when you give their very young children a drum set, but so far it's turned out great.
yeah.
No, when you're
Yeah.
it's like Ethan's wife is an incredible artist, and obviously Ethan is a musician, so it's just an art and music filled household, so it fits perfectly.
Very cool. That sounds like a great domicile setup.
And I want to point out, I did get permission. I didn't just drop it.
Here you go. Good luck. Dude, why?
It was great. It was great.
That's funny. How long have you two known each other?
It's about 14 years. 12
Yeah.
years.
What year is it now? Yeah, it's 2026. So I think we met at the end of 2011.
Okay.
Started playing music around then. So yeah, it's been a long time. It's been nearly half of my life. So yeah, aside from my wife, it's maybe the longest relationship I've ever had.
It's the longest relationship I've ever had by a lot.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. What did you guys do before joining forces to make music? Like, were you in different bands before? And
I still work as a session musician and did that at that time as well. So I play and tour with other musicians and do a lot of studio work. So I was doing that at the time, and that's how I got introduced to Ethan. Another person, a woman that Ethan was playing music with, she and I played with another person, and when Ethan was looking for a drummer, she recommended me. That is how we met.
that's
Yep.
cool. And what did you do prior?
What did I do? Right around that time, I was working as a music teacher at a child care center at the VA hospital in downtown Boston. But always wanting to be a musician, not fully understanding what that even meant at the time, and still somewhat trying to figure that out even to this day. But it's been an organic growth, a slow burn, and it's been great. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. What's your vision, both of you, your visions for what you're doing? Like,
I think it's very simple. Our vision for what we're doing is to keep on doing what we're doing. It's like the goal is to play and share music and make a living doing it, and as Ethan said, not get tired of it. It's just to continue finding joy in what we do. That is the ultimate goal. Because if you can do that, it's still a lot of work. It's still very hard being on the road. I don't have kids, but obviously Ethan does, and having to leave them can be difficult.
sure.
But we find so much. We find the experience of playing music and creating music to be so rewarding. And as long as that continues, we'll continue.
Yeah, we're not.
Well,
I don't think we're under no illusions of, pop fame. We're just trying to do what we do and enjoy it. And we've been able to make a living at the kind of level of band that we're at. If things continue to grow, great. If we stay where we're at, also great. I don't think there's a risk of retreating into our past trajectory, but I think so far so good.
That's great. Have you guys played around upstate New York? Have been up this way before?
We've been everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Not
yes.
to quote that song.
It's hard to remember all the places we played. Usually we remember the places we've played if they were bad. The bad ones are memorable,
The bad ones
unfortunately.
really stand out. No, but we've played in this area, in the Albany area, in upstate New York, in actual upstate New York, in western New York, in just talked about New York, but all over this area.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
our tour this year is a lot of New York actually. Maybe New York will be our most played state in the first half of this year. So that's
Very cool.
Never
Well,
played.
welcome back. We're very excited about the Upstate Unplugged series. I don't know if you've ever been to the studio before. I haven't.
First time.
First
Looks like a great setup in there.
Yeah.
This is a question I ask everybody on my show, including my own husband when I have him on my show. I am fascinated. I don't play music, but I perform in the car while I'm driving.
Nice.
I'm obsessed with the democratization of making art, making music, how it's changed from the 90s. What's your take on that? It just seems like it's different now than it was 20, 30 years ago. Having access to resources, access to tools.
I think the
Networking.
accessibility is good. There are certain things that have made it more difficult,
Okay.
and that, not to get completely down that road, the thing that made it most difficult is financial. Pay hasn't risen
Okay.
over that period of time, but from the other aspect of it, the accessibility from being able to record yourself at home, to learn how to record at home, to be able to share your music has been helpful for many people. Not even the quote-unquote professionals who are trying to make a living out of it, but to get people involved in music. So it's not just they are the musicians and then you as the appreciator, which is great. But if there's so many ways that you can, for example, just go on YouTube to learn, I love this guitar song, I want to learn it. You can go on YouTube and there's going to be someone who will be able to teach it to you. So it gets people involved more, and even if you don't make the jump to musician, your ability to learn about what we're doing can only further your appreciation of it.
Okay.
So I personally think there are more positives than anything else.
Okay.
It's just the ability for people to have access to more music and art in general than they have ever had before.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think, we have listeners in other countries that we've never been to.
Yeah.
That's
Would not have been a
could
thing
not have
before the
happened.
internet.
Right.
Sure.
So that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
I think, unfortunately, people are used to music being free now, to listen to it at any time for free, and that translates to physical media becoming obsolete. We still sell CDs and we sell vinyl, and some people will still buy it, but I think the majority of people listen to us on Spotify or Apple Music, and it's just the reality that we live in. I think we don't really consider it in relation to the way it used to be. First of all, we've only been doing it in the era that streaming has existed. So
Okay.
I personally don't know I've never played music in a world where that wasn't the case. So
Right.
it just is what it is. We make our living on the road. That's where our 90% of our band's income comes from,
Okay.
and we're used to it. Yeah, I don't think we're not try not to relate it to what it could have been or what it once was.
Sure.
It just is what it is.
It
now.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time before your show to talk with me. You guys are always welcome to come on Radio X. You have a standing invitation. Come on my show, you can go on Artie's show. And I look forward to seeing you guys play, and your daughter can come in the studio too.
She would love that.
She would love
Set up her drum kit.
Yeah, that would be super
Kid
cute.
interviewer.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that'd be
Well, thank
great.
you so much, guys.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Sarah.
you taking the
Yeah.
time.
Cheers, thank you.
It's going to be a great show, I can feel it.